Hey guys, we are back with the next episode of the Fantasy Premier League chat along with Rocketman here. We had a big, not very big, we had a 1 week break with the international break. I'm pretty surprised that in football actually had an international break given what's going on. But we are back, Premier League is back and looking forward to this game week. Going back to the last game week, Vinith, how did it go for you?
Personally, it was amazing. All my players worked out except for Trent. My captaincy with Salah gave me 26 points, which was a very nice return. KDB blanked, Ings blanked, Mitrovic blanked, Werner blanked, Justin blanked, but Rodriguez gave me 18 points. Saint Maximin, the Gucci rat, he gave me 12 points. He was amazing last weekend. Walker Peters had 5 points, I think, with 1 assist in that game. And McCarthy had a clean sheet, 9 points there. Salah, obviously the captain's choice, 26 points. So I ended with 78 points, which was the second highest in our league. Only second to I think Chirag. Yeah, Chirag had 79. I think yes, Chirag Dharmesh, Werner Bros. So he had 79 last game week. So I think it was very good. So how about Yas?
Yeah, I thought we'll not talk about it on this podcast, but anyway, since he asked, let's just get it out of the way. Worst game week of my life, especially in the past 2-3 years that I played FPL. I mean, I don't think anything could have gone worse. I mean, me and Vinny were watching the matches that game week, and I had a solid squad going into it. I had all the big guns in my team, but pretty much everyone either blanked or they got injured and they had to. It got subbed to the bench, and I didn't have anyone good in the bench. So now, hopefully, Sada can put a screenshot of my team in the video right now. So as you can see, Roman Saiz was the only player who got some points for me, 8 points. Pope 1 point, Castagna 1 point, Coleman 1 point, Alexander with a -1, Zaha, De Bruyne, Stephens, Ings, Bamford with all at 2 points. So pretty much the whole squad, 90% of the squad blanked, and then Mane didn't start the game. I captained him, and everyone who had Salah pretty much maxed out the points. So
let me stop you there.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but I enjoyed this game week of yours very, very much.
What about it did you enjoy? Seeing me suffer the whole Sunday?
You had a wild card. You used the wild card a week before, and I have not seen a worse outcome than this for a wild card played at this stage of the game. And it was nice to see from a fellow competitor in the league to you.
I mean, looking at it, trying to analyze what happened, I can't explain it because look, I had pretty much, I had a Leicester, an Everton player, I had a Wolves player who had a good fixture going into that game week, and so the blank from pretty much the whole squad was very, very weird, and then got it so wrong with the Liverpool players as well. I had Mane and Alexander-Arnold, and whereas Salah got in all the points, and whereas these two blanked. So that was very unfortunate. Looking to forget this game week, I already forgotten about it. I just had to open it for the podcast. But yeah, moving on to the next, hopefully I can get some points back. So yeah.
So now let's talk about the top performers of our league, which is me and Chirag Dharmesh. So I am opening up Chirag's points. McCarthy on goal, obviously. He was brilliant throughout the game week. He had 9 points because of the clean sheet, and also I think he had 7 to 8 saves. I don't remember correctly, but he was brilliant throughout that match. He captained Salah, same as mine. He got 26 points from that. He had James Rodriguez and Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin looks like an amazing asset to have right now. He's just on fire. So he got 6 points from Calvert-Lewin, and James Rodriguez got him 18 points. De Donker from Wolves, that was a surprising selection, but he got 6 points for him, so not a bad choice. Aubameyang, like I said, he's not really in form, and he is. I don't know. I don't know why people are still keeping him in the squad, but he got him 2 points. Clich, he's a good player for Leeds, but I think that game week was not that great because it was against Man City.
Yeah.
So he got him 2 points. Baldock was an odd choice, but even he got him 4 points, and Trent got him -1. So that totals up to 79 points. Then he is the highest scoring person, like the highest scoring candidate of our league. Second comes Rocketman, which is my squad, which I've already talked about. Every choice worked out. Yeah, so it was a good game week. Not every choice. There were 4 people who blanked, 5 people, but the other ones made up for it. So yeah, those are the 2 top performers of our league this week. Going into football talk, talking about the international break, we had some good matches. We personally didn't catch up with most of the matches, but from what I've read and what I've seen, Cristiano was on fire.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, and Thomas Partey, who's Arsenal's new signing, apparently he played very good for Ghana, and he looks like he will be in form for Arsenal if they start him. And Bale played pretty good. Kyle Walker played very solid for England. Jordan Henderson played really good for England. So yeah, it was a good week for international football, but we all know that we are waiting for Premier League to be back this weekend. So your prediction for this weekend, who to look out for, who to keep in your team, who to avoid, who to sell?
Yeah, so looking at the top performers, so how many? We have finished 4 game weeks so far. So Everton, if I were to bring up 3 teams, Everton, Leicester, and surprisingly Aston Villa are up there in terms of, they have 4 matches played and they have won pretty much all their matches so far. Everton has the highest XG, which is the number of goals per 90 minutes, expected goals per 90 minutes. So they're looking really good, both front and back, with Calvert-Lewin, with you can go for Lucas Digne, you can go for Seamus Coleman. Jordan Pickford, no way. Vinny knows my deal with the Jordan Pickford. I'm not a big fan of him, but I think Calvert-Lewin is a solid option. Aston Villa, surprisingly, I mean, three games, 3 wins. Jack Grealish, he's carrying that team like always, doing really, really well. And then Leicester. So I had Castagna on my team and he didn't get any points, so which is surprising. But Jamie Vardy, Tielemans, pretty much anyone in that squad should be doable, but again, it's a question mark, right? I think among those, I think Jamie Vardy is the only one maybe people could go for. In terms of teams not to go for, I think the bottom 3 is easily, I would say even United for that matter, besides Bruno Fernandes, Burnley, Sheffield and Fulham. Furnash, oh yeah, that's the FIFA pronunciation for some reason. Lee Dixon, the commentator who's in FIFA 21, yeah, he calls him Bruno Fanash, and I hear it as Bruno for lunch. So, yeah. So I would suggest not going with any of the bottom 3 clubs: Burnley, Sheffield, Fulham. Mitrovic, I don't think he scored much this season in the last few games.
If Fulham scores, he is their hitman. But since Fulham is playing bad as a team, he's not getting much returns. So Mitrovic, not the best choice, I'd say. But this weekend we have Everton and Liverpool coming up.
Yeah. So
it would be a very big gamble which side you pick and which players you pick this weekend. I would personally not take. I would sub off James Rodriguez because he was on an international break and he has only like 2 days to train with the team coming back. Everyone else were back with the team like almost a week before the coming match.
Mm-hmm.
So James, I don't think he will start, but even if he starts, I don't think he has much time to rest and play the entire match. given his time for training coming back from the international break. So I would not really suggest going for Rodriguez, but if you're really confident that he will return, you can go for him. So coming to which
I would put an asterisk on that, because I'm sure that people watching this listen to that and say, okay, I agree with that, and I'm not going to take him out. I'll take him out of the squad, and then he plays 90 minutes, he gets a goal and assist, and then all the blame is on him. So yeah,
conditions apply.
yes,
So
because FPL is a very strange thing. You know how luck plays out. You can look at my wildcard team and you can see how strong that team is, and yet pretty much the whole team blanked, and no one could have predicted that. So it's that way. Yeah.
we playing in the same league for the past 2-3 years. I have not seen a worse start from this guy till this season. This has been quite literally a disaster for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, looking at fixtures coming up, Leicester, don't think they will score much given Aston Villa's defense. They've only conceded 2 goals this season, and that's fantastic for the start. And coming to goals, I think the people playing Brighton, who's playing Crystal Palace. So Zaha looks like an amazing choice this weekend. If you're planning to play him or bring him in, you can.
Yes, please. I have him on my squad. Please get me some points back.
So Brighton looks like a very leaky team. They've considered how much have they considered? They've considered 10 goals already, and it's very leaky. And I think Zaha will be on the score sheet this weekend. Man City and Arsenal will be a good watch. Both teams are yet to find their rhythm, I'd say.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Who has the upper hand there? I feel Arsenal is in a better position, right? Looking at their squad and how they've been playing the last few game weeks.
It just depends on whether Pep will overthink this through, or will he keep calm and play his normal football.
Looking at his past record with big game weeks, he always overthinks it and he does some crazy ass formation with De Bruyne doing some crazy shit. So yeah.
For then you're playing centre back.
Yeah. So
yeah, so that will be an interesting watch. Everton and Liverpool will be the highlight of this weekend for sure. Chelsea,
the first match of the game week, right? So I think
yes,
everyone's looking forward to that.
This will be a good watch. Newcastle and Manchester United, I'm really not sure who to go for here, because United are in 16th position in the league and Newcastle are in 9th position, where they have only conceded 5 goals and United have conceded 11 goals. That's a lot. So I wouldn't really know who to suggest to you. But Saint Maximin, I am personally not a fan of keeping him much longer because he is not that consistent. But if you are feeling that Gucci will deliver, you can go for him. Otherwise, if you are confident that Manchester United will suddenly start playing well, then you can go for Fernandes or Martial. Martial, do you think is a good choice, or Rashford?
For me personally, I would say, it's a wait and hold sort of game with United. If you have Fernandes, keep him. If you don't have any United players right now, I would say wait till they actually, pick up some form. Because you can actually just see their game week and their performances. It's just, they've not hit the, where they should be with that squad, So it's in a pretty bad place right now. The vibe in the squad, everything's pretty low at the moment there. And even we were talking about the Brighton game last week, right, where United won 3-2 with Brighton.
Yes.
That was such a shit game week, and still Bruno got the penalty and the assist there, and he got so many points. But the whole team is playing badly. So
that was a very sketchy event.
Yeah, exactly.
And so one more interesting fixture is Spurs versus West Ham. Both have been in very good form, and West Ham are playing incredibly well. Spurs, I think they might start Bale this weekend. Sources tell that they might start Bale this weekend. That will be an amazing front three. Imagine Harry Kane, Bale, and Son playing. That will be crazy. If you're going for duos, looking for duos in your team, I think Son and Harry Kane are a must. If you're thinking of 2 players to bring in from the same club, Grealish and McGinn, they both look fantastic as well. If Aston Villa are scoring, they both will be involved in those chances. And Leicester and Aston Villa will be a good watch given Aston Villa's performance so far. And Leicester, I think they've lost one match till now.
Yeah.
So even then, they're a good team to watch. So maybe his Castaneda's confidence works out this weekend. We'll see about that. So Crystal Palace looks good against Brighton. So I would personally prefer bringing in Zaha. Manchester United versus Arsenal, Manchester City versus Arsenal will be a good watch. Chelsea versus Southampton, I've heard that Pulisic is back in training, so Werner or Abraham might start front. So if you're thinking of keeping Werner, I would not suggest to do so until you see him start delivering for Chelsea. So Pulisic is starting. So if you're bringing in a surprise transfer this game week, I would suggest Pulisic because he's been amazing in training. He looks like he's gonna get scoring soon. Sheffield, Fulham, both have had a bad start to the season, so I don't think I can't really predict what will go on there. Leeds and Wolves will be
I was going to bring that up. That's going to be a really cool match to watch. Spurs West Ham. I think West Ham has been like an underdog this season, right? They've been getting really good results. Mikel Antonio. Who's the other player? Adrian. The other strikers.
Cresswell.
Yeah.
Cresswell plays amazing. And Antonio obviously, and I think.
I'm not getting the name of the striker, the false nine guy.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing pretty well. So it's not going to be an easy game for Spurs. I would say 50-50 in terms of the result.
Soucek? Thomas Soucek?
I think that's him. Yarmolenko, no, that's not him.
Or Bowen?
Yeah, Jared Bowen.
Bowen.
Yeah. He's been insane as well for West Ham. So, yeah.
West Ham will be a good watch. So coming to this new addition we've added to the show called the bold prediction. Mm-hmm. So we predict who we think might score this weekend, who will deliver a double-digit point, or will be the star man of this weekend. And so he has his prediction, I have my prediction. So we see whose prediction works out better. So that is the new addition we're adding this to the show this week. So who is your bold prediction this weekend?
You know, the thing is, I haven't really thought about it, but now actually looking at the fixtures, I think Gareth Bale is going to be my bold prediction this week.
That's a very bold prediction.
I think he's going to, now that he's back in FPL after almost, 7 years? He was in 2013 with Spurs, right?
Yeah.
So, and he was absolutely a bomb back then, and so I think first game week back, he's going to maybe score a goal minimum and an assist to Harry Kane or Son. So that's my prediction for this game week. But as you know, like given how my previous team went, so it can go horribly wrong. You can get a red card, you can get injured off like always. So I'm keeping it open that way. So yeah, that's my bold prediction anyways. Yeah. Vinny, what about you?
I would call dibs on Calvert-Lewin against Liverpool. Liverpool have looked kind of vulnerable this season. They look shaky. The defense looks like it's all over the place. So I think Calvert-Lewin might take the spotlight this weekend. He might get 1, 2, maybe even a hat trick.
I feel that's a very safe prediction and not a bold prediction. I don't know.
If you want me to go bold, I would go with Pulisic against Southampton, who hasn't started till now. He's back from injury. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I get news about the training and stuff. So Pulisic is back in training. Yeah. So I think he'll deliver this weekend. I
say safe because Calvert-Lewin, we know he's been absolutely insane this the past few game weeks, and he's been scoring like insane. And I feel the way Liverpool are defending, he's anyways going to score. Whereas Pulisic against coming into the squad is a bold prediction, right? So yeah,
but the contradiction here is the most captained player this game week is apparently Salah. People think Salah will deliver against Everton. I don't know. I'm saying Everton will win 3-1. 3-0. But that's just my prediction. Seeing how Liverpool played, the defense was an absolute shambles last game week where they played against Villa and they considered the scoreline was 7-2. That was not Champions standard. That is not Liverpool. So I think they still need to brush this off. They need to pick themselves up. But I think Everton is in a good shape right now, and I think Calvert-Lewin will deliver.
Yeah. Anything else you want to discuss besides FPL? Anything in football?
I think we've covered up pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Talking about the international break, how players performed this week, how boring it was.
Yeah.
So we are waiting for Premier League to be back. So hope you all are safe. You're well at home. Hope everything's working out fine. Hope we deliver some information to help you out in this FPL season. Till next game week. See ya.
Yeah. FPL responsibly. See you guys.